Goldilocks and the Three Bears, retold and illustrated by James Marshall. Once there was a little girl called Goldilocks. "What a sweet child," said someone new in town. "Ha, that's what you think," said the neighbor. One morning, Goldilocks' mother sent her to buy muffins in the next village. "You must promise not to take the shortcut through the forest," she said. "Well, I've heard that bears live there." "I promise," said Goldilocks. But to tell the truth, Goldilocks was one of those naughty little girls, and she did what exactly as she pleased. So here she is going through the forest. Meanwhile, in a clearing deep inside the forest, in a charming little house all their own, lived a family of brown bears, and they were just sitting down for breakfast. "Oh, patooey!" cried Father Bear. "This porridge is scalding hot." "Oh, I burned my tongue. I'm dying," cried Baby Bear. "Oh, please," said Mama Bear, who was medium size. "That's just quite enough." "Well, I have an idea," said Papa Bear. "Why don't we go for a spin while the porridge is cooling?" "Excellent," said Mama Bear. So they got on their rusty old bicycle and off they went. Tra-la. A few minutes later, Goldilocks arrived at the bear's house. She walked right in without even bothering to knock, and on the dining room table were 3 inviting bowls of porridge. "Ha, don't mind if I do," said Goldilocks, helping herself to the biggest bowl. But that porridge in the biggest bowl was much too hot. "Patooey!" And she spat it out. And then she tasted the porridge in the medium-sized bowl, but that porridge was much too cool. And then she tasted the porridge in the little bowl, and it was just right, so she ate it all up. In fact, she liked it so much, she gobbled it. Feeling full and satisfied, Goldilocks thought it would be great fun to look around, and right away she noticed a lot of coarse brown fur everywhere. "They probably have kitties," she said. In the parlor there were 3 chairs. "I don't mind if I do," she said, and she climbed into the biggest chair. But the biggest chair was much too hard. She just could not get comfortable. And then she sat in the medium-sized chair. Yeah, but that chair was much too soft. She thought she might never even be able to get out of it. And then Goldilocks sat in the little chair. That was just right. Not too hard, not too soft. She liked it so much. She rocked and rocked and rocked, and then the chair fell completely to pieces. Oh, that rocking left Goldilocks so tuckered out. "I could take a little snooze," she said, so she went to look for a comfy place to take a nap. Upstairs, she found 3 beds. "Don't mind if I do," said Goldilocks. She got into the biggest bed, but the head of that big bed was much too high. So then she climbed into the bed of the medium size, and then at the head of that bed was much too low. Then Goldilocks tried that little bed, and it was just right. Soon she was all nice and cozy and fast asleep. She did not even hear the bears coming home. Those three bears were mighty hungry now, but when they went in for breakfast, they could scarcely believe their eyes. "Somebody's been eating my porridge," said Papa Bear. "Oh, somebody has been eating my porridge," said Mama Bear. "Somebody has been eating my porridge," said Baby Bear, "and eaten it all up." In the parlor, the three bears were in for another surprise. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said Papa Bear. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said Mama Bear. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said Baby Bear, and broken it all into smithereens. The three bears went upstairs on tiptoe, not knowing what they would discover. At first everything looked fine, but then Papa Bear lay down in his bed. "Someone's been lying in my bed," he cried, and he was not amused. "What? Egads!" cried Mama Bear. "Someone has been lying in my bed." "Look!" cried Baby Bear. "Someone's been lying in my bed, and she's still there." "Now you see here," roared Papa Bear. Goldilocks woke up with a start, and her eyes nearly popped out of her head. Before the bears could demand a proper explanation, Goldilocks was out of bed, out the window, and on her way home. Who was that little girl? I don't know. I have no idea. I hope we never see her again. And they never did. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, adapted by James Marshall.